What the actual hell is happening in the show? It's like I start having feelings for a character and in the next moment they do something so weird and outlandish that I don't know if I should feel bad for them or not. I love that each and every main character in the show is morally grey. There is no perfect character, so if you find yourself rooting for them, you know that your darker side is the one supporting that character. It's definitely not your normal side. They keep on adding more and more twists to the story, so I'm wondering how in the hell are they gonna wrap it all up in just 8 episodes. Tonkla is giving Mr. Robot by being the killer himself while also shedding tears for his brother who he himself pushed to the gates of hell. Why, Tonkla, why? Why did you smash his face with that stone and then cried after? Baby, do you have DID? Dissociative Identity Disorder? Or are you hiding your dark side on purpose? But I do think Tonkla was genuinely sad about his brother's murder, so I don't think he killed him knowingly, which points me to the only answer possible. He has split personality disorder. Time's bedside manner as a doctor is terrible, but his I don't give a fuck attitude is also attractive, and as fucked up as this sounds, I find him very attractive when he's rude like that. Dr. Time, please come here and curse me for an hour before manhandling me in the rudest way possible. So Dr. Time and his girlfriend Dr. Nacha are not together anymore. Did she found out about one of his side quests and broke up with him because she couldn't stand what all he can do for money? Either way, it looks like Dr. Time really loved her because he looks quite sad and mournful when he hears the nurses gossiping about their breakup. We see Mio's entry as Dome, the righteous student. I'm glad he recorded that clip of Title basically kidnapping his girlfriend View. I'm not even gonna lie, why does poor Jet always get roles where he's portrayed as a massive prick and the biggest loser? Although I do agree that he has a very punchable face, so no offense. Like, I feel violent tendencies taking effect in me whenever I see his face on screen. Jet, you are doing a good job, baby. You are portraying your character well because I feel like slapping you non-stop whenever you appear. Mission accomplished, I guess. Great and his slutty tops have a relationship like no other. No matter how stressed he is, he will never miss an opportunity to surf cunt whenever he goes out of his house. Like, do you have to be so extra when attending a normal lecture at the university? Like, that top is special occasion dinner material, not raw at the back benches while attending a boring lecture material. But do you see me complaining? Hell no, I'm loving his slutty top era in 4 minutes. Title is trying to intimidate Dome, but his threats sound empty and his voice is cracking, which means he is quite scared that Dome will tell people that View was with him last night. But Dome came to the class after smoking the finest weed that's available in Bangkok because he's completely unfazed by Title's threats. Nothing he says seems to intimidate him, which is honestly good for Dome, but it's gonna cost him later, unfortunately. Poor sex-deprived baby Great can't stop having horny visions about Dr. Time. But do we collectively blame him one bit? No, because Dr. Time is built like a raging bull and no one can stop having sexy dreams about him after looking at him once. In the middle of these very real hallucinations, Great receives texts in the university group chat, and apparently Dome has shared that kidnapping video in the group. And now Title is calling him to accompany him in teaching a lesson to Dome. What the fuck, Title? Keep your disturbing issues to yourself. How dare you involve our poor baby Great? He has enough shit to deal with and now you are involving him in a literal crime? Give my baby a break and back off, weirdo. Title takes Great to a stranded lakeside where he asks Great to help drown Dome in the lake. Great sees a vision of the future again, and in that Dome is killed by Title, so he decides to do the right thing and escapes with Dome in order to save him from Title. So far we know that no one is dead here. Dome is safe, Title is safe, and Great is safe, so they are not involved in the murder we saw in the first clip of the episode. Making us watch Dr. Time hit the sandbag again and again was a way to tell us how scary and powerful he is, right? Well, you made your point, director, but you didn't have to go to this length to show us how strong he is because we are already scared of him. Also, Dr. Time will always treat people like they owe him something any time of the day and at any place. Like this poor janitor, what the hell did he do to you, huh? Great, the good and kind person that he is, brings Dome to the hospital, but he's also hurt as he was bashed in the head with a stone by that bastard Title who dares to call our Great his friend. May you rot in hell, you piece of shit. Now, as soon as Dr. Time saw Great injured and in hospital, his spirit started dancing. And he said, "It's go-go time, bitches. My time to shine is here and I will not let this opportunity slip away. This man belongs to me and I will play him around like a fiddle until the end of his time. Come here, my poor thing. Let me introduce you to your daddy." Based on what we saw in the end, it may be that he's approaching Great with ulterior motives here, but it also could be true that he doesn't know that Great is the son of the man that owns that gambling business. We can't be sure yet. His interest in Great here could be genuine or not. Look at Time trying to fight the nurses to take Great's case. Are you a child? Him being so possessive of Great already is so cute and endearing. Fixing your hair, fixing your scrubs, flexing your muscles. Dr. Time is a teenager in love and it's adorable to see. I mean, he's so tough and indifferent all the time, so it's nice to see his softer side. He's a bit nervous and a bit excited to be this close to Great, which is heartwarming to watch. Even his flirting style is frightening. The way he moved so aggressively between Great's legs was funny as fuck and had Great questioning his life choices as he menacingly came close to his face and started examining his wounds like that. Great has already had sex dreams about him, so being this close to him in real life is obviously scary and weird. Great examining the package that will own him in the future is funny as fuck. Like, you are getting literal stitches on your head right now and you can't stop focusing on that thing. Priorities, Great. Where are your priorities? The way Time grabbed his face so gently yet possessively was so hot. I bet Great's heart skipped a few beats here. The chemistry here is out of the world crazy, and I cannot believe two people could have this much sexual tension while performing a surgical procedure. No wonder doctors have the most sex among the human species. The horniness is radiating in this medical ward like an untamed force of nature. The way Dr. Time knew Great's full one-page name, Stalker much? Before I had seen the last scene of this episode, I thought, oh, that's cute. But after the last scene, I'm like, run, Great, run as fast as you can and don't you dare look back. Don't get sucked into his hotness. Also, Great will wear slutty tops all day, all night long, but the one time he had the opportunity to be this close to his future boyfriend, he came wearing this boring grey shirt. Make it make sense, director. Now we see the entry of our hot policeman Vin, who will suffer in the future because he fell in love with a psycho killer whose brother's death he was investigating. Your future is in the dark, cutie pie. It ended before it even began. Now don't fall in love with this little psycho if you want to save your sanity. Poor baby Tonkla discovers that his brother is dead, the one he killed himself with or without him knowing. But here I feel quite sorry for him as he cries for the loss of his brother. But please, it's kind of fucked up that you fall for a man as he's crying for his dead brother. Like, Vin, are you okay? Cause it's not normal to find grieving men attractive, especially when they're crying next to a dead body. Like, he saw him weeping and he said, yes, I wanna tap that. Please, like, is no one normal in the show? That fucking loser Title appears and starts hitting poor baby Great. Like, why is this bitch Title causing so many problems for our Great? But thankfully Dr. Time comes right in time to save Great and also shows off his fight skills. Look baby, how strong I am. I'll come and save you every single time if you decide to be with me. You want this? Time's flirting skills are below par. But God had to give him some flaws, otherwise Dr. Time would be too perfect. The way their conversations are coming to an end after simple one-liners is hilarious. I mean, the vibes are definitely not vibing, but it's also because Great is wary of him, so he's maintaining his distance. But he ends up giving his line number to Time. So you really want that D so bad, huh? So Time has a woman working for him at the gambler business basement that elder brother Con is running, and she hacks the system and causes it to crash. Question is, why is Time doing this? Is it just for money or something else? Baby Tonkla is upset and grieving, but Con is not picking up his phone. You stupid fucker Con, our sugar baby's not human. How the fuck do you keep ignoring his calls? You heartless daddy Con, I hate you so much right now. He's alone and crying and you won't even pick his call. Now you definitely deserve everything that's coming your way. Fasai is serving mother, and I don't blame anyone for getting on their knees for Fasai. She's a living, breathing piece of art that you can't help but admire and get scared and feel horny all at the same time. Con is serving his ass on a platter for everyone in the show and outside the show, but is anyone complaining? No the fuck not. Please keep it coming. His ass is like a mascot at this point for 4 minutes, and it's mandatory to show us 2-second visual of it every episode. Now if you don't show it in episode 3, I'm boycotting this whole show. As it's perfectly normal to fall in love with a man crying beside his dead brother's body, Vin comes knocking at Tonkla's door. Sir, you're doing more than required for your job. Doing unpaid hours because you want Tonkla so bad? Intriguing. Very, very intriguing. I'm rooting for both of you, but I hope you know that Tonkla is the one who killed his own brother, so... Anyway, episode 2 was amazing as usual. I can't wait for this mess to unravel bit by bit. But I'm so sad that the show is only 8 episodes. I wanted more.